Hey, what's up? I'm Lisa Blonay, and I am back with another video, bringing y'all the latest in these social media streets. You guys, thank you so much for tapping into Blonay Media. Smash that like button, you guys. Share out this live. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe, y'all. Let's get into this. Now, if y'all don't know, all right, ever since Blueface came out and made it official that he's not the biological father of Chrisean Jr. I mean, sad, right? But some of us believe it is totally true, okay? Ever since he came out, it got me to thinking, like, was Ronnie trying to tell us something that we should know now? Right? Now, when Blueface announced this, right, it really did more. It was more than just an announcement, because some of us are like, duh, right? But what he did was he cut ties. He severed the ties by cutting the narrative. The only thing that really linked him and Chrisean together. If you ask me, he hit her where it hurts. And we know that it hurts, right? We know that it hurts. Because we've seen Chrisean turn maniacal, crash out many times, almost psycho, right? In her response when something like this is said, specifically by Blueface, all right? Almost psycho in her response. And what do I mean by that? Well, threats to unalive, maim, or send your ass back to jail. And she's willing to go to jail herself. Now, Ronnie checks Blueface, and he exposes the Malones before his passing, okay? First of all, I do want to acknowledge rest in peace to Ronnie Doe, okay? Who was unalived in February, early February of last year. All right. My heart, positive vibes, and prayers go out to any and everyone that was affected by the loss of this young man's life. Respectfully. All right. But before his passing, not only did he check Blueface, but he gave us a little insight into the Malones. Okay. I mean, it's crazy, scary, spooky, and hilarious. All right. All I can say before I dive into this is they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. All right. Now, y'all, the video that I'm about to show you, and like I said, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me take this down for you guys. What is this? Okay. All right. Now, something interesting is happening with this ongoing drama that's surrounding Blueface and Chrisean. It always is, right? And if you've been following the situation closely, girl, how if you hear me? All right, you probably already caught it. But Ronnie has spoke out. This is not his first time. Okay, this is not his first time. But in this video that I'm about to show y'all and share with you guys, he is basically calling out what he claims are hidden dynamics within the Malone family. Now, every time Ronnie talks, he hints that, and this is my opinion, this is just my POV, that he hints that there are deeper issues and behaviors behind the scenes that the public doesn't fully understand. Not only do we not know, but we don't understand. Yeah. And the way that he delivers the messages, it doesn't just like sound like he's clout chasing or like gossip. It sounds like a warning. I believe that It's a warning. And although he does check, chin check to be exact, Blueface, I also think that he was warning him. Now we're going to get into this video, but y'all remember, because I want y'all to cook on this part while we watching this video. Do you guys remember where there were leaked text messages, very brief, of what am I about to say? Of Chrisean setting up Blueface, I think in and around the time that they first met. Do y'all remember that? It's been swept up under the rug, and you know we real quick to move on to the next headline and forget, you know what I'm saying, that they found the baby in the ditch. You know what I'm saying? We brought up one flower and talked about it one time, but it's much more than that. Do y'all remember that? We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. Let's go ahead and get into this video so y'all can catch up, because y'all probably like, girl, what are you talking about? Stop talking. Shit. Just quit. Just stop talking. Okay. Ooh, and while this is on my mind, also remember, what was I going to say that Dre said? Dang. Dre had said, I forgot. I'm going to remember what Dre said, okay? But right now, I'm going to show you guys this video. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull up my Reddit, okay, you guys? And we're going to get into this video. Now, remember, I said he said all this before his passing, before he was assassinated, okay? Before his life was tragically taken away from him. All right. Hold on, you guys. Let's see. Thank you guys for tapping in. I will be in the chat. Shout out to my mods, my members, my VIPs. Let's go. Okay. Hold on. Now, the first video I'm going to bring up for you is this one. You guys go ahead and take a listen to this video. I'm not hyping it up. I know y'all are like, oh, you're hyping it up. Now, we're going to get into this video. It's about 9 minutes long. All right. So I'm going to chop in, you know, let y'all listen to a couple minutes of it. And we're going to play by the YouTube rules. All right. All right. Let's go, y'all. All right, first, I got to make sure y'all can see it. Because you know how I am. I'll start it. And y'all can't even see it. All right. Hold on, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Thank you. All right, let's go.
Same bitch that's walking around sucking dick. She walking around sucking dick and praying at the same time, bro. In the front row of the church at that. And y'all think that's cool. Y'all think that's all right. I asked Terrain to help me get the paternity before I even went on Tasha K. Terrain ignored me. So now she could keep eating dick and bubble gum and digging in that tithing offering. Terrain don't got a fucking job. How the fuck y'all think Terrain keep a roof over her head? She's sucking dick. She's sucking the pastor dick. Trying to tell y'all don't want to listen to me. Like, every Malone better tighten the fuck up, because I know fucking secrets for days, and I can go for days. Like, I'm chilling right now. Like, y'all think I'm on a roll? I'm really chilling. I'm not even doing too much. Like, them Malones is fucked up, bro. They all rapists, killers, and some more shit. Family full of rapists, killers, and some more shit. Y'all heard what I said in my top flight interview, Flight with Flight TV. If y'all go on YouTube and look up Ronnie Doe interview with Flight TV, I said that her family is full of rapists, killers, and some more shit. And I didn't lie. I meant that shit. Them motherfuckers down from fucking Eugene to Mookie to, and only motherfucking that probably wasn't touched in that family is fucking Chrisean and fucking Petey. Everybody else was getting fucking touched, playing house and shit. I'm out in North Carolina right now. I feel good as shit outside. We just hit the road for real, for real. I'm right here by like North Carolina University. The Tar Heels, not the Not the A&M.
Okay, y'all. Now, first of all, Ronnie wanted his girlfriend, who he's at odds with, his girlfriend's family to go behind Chrisean Rock's back, because I'm pretty sure she reached out to everybody, was like, don't talk to that nigga, don't say nothing to that nigga, don't help that nigga, don't. And you wanted them to go behind Chrisean Rock's back and help you get a DNA test. Now, does he deserve one? Yeah. Is it the right thing to do? Yeah. Should they have wanted to do the right thing? Yeah. But we have to look at who we're talking about. We're talking about the Malones, number one. Number two, we're talking about going against family loyalty. No matter how dysfunctional it is, how minimal it is, how twisted or tainted or it is, that's what you're asking them to do. So I just think you were going to get the resistance, right? But this is what pushed him to go even harder. Now, he mentioned something about playing house. So that must have been a going thing in this family, right? Which brings me to question, did Tiki really violate Chrisean? Because as we get into this video, he goes in on Tiki. And I hate to crush you guys, little spirits out there, all you Tiki fans. I mean, she's my fave baddie. All right. Love it or hate it. And I just believe that if she does do her dirt, she does it by her lonesome. That is what I chalked up to Tiki, because I know she's not perfect. But the fact that she keeps a low profile, right? And at the end of the day, we don't know what they're really doing. But he goes in on Tiki in this video. It's part of the reason why I really wanted to show you, because I've never even heard him talk on Tiki. I've heard nobody talk on Tiki like this. Well, besides China. But, you know, we take everything she says with a grain of salt anyways, right? What do y'all think? Hit me up in the chat. Let's go.
For the ANC, I'm right here by the motherfucking Tar Heels joint. So, Terrain, if you looking for me, I'm outside, baby girl. You can come find me. I'll drop my low if you're looking for me, Terrain. Or if whatever boo-boo the fool-ass nigga want to come behind that stink-ass pussy, that pussy that produce nothing but babies and fucking monsters, tell him come step and step correct. Because you know what's up, Terrain, tangerine head. You know what's up. You keep trying to act like you don't fuck with me, like all this other shit. Girl, do you remember when you and Chastity was so down bad that y'all couldn't even catch a ride to Mon, Dom, and Ma? And y'all made me come to the city? I was 17 years old. I had a Honda Accord, a '08 Honda Accord, 4-door. I came and picked you and Chastity up and took y'all bald-headed asses to Mon, Dom, and Ma. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. God damn it. I'm getting tired of these damn Malones. Keep playing with Ronnie, though. Like, Ronnie ain't like Ronnie, though, was one of the coolest motherfuckers y'all can meet. But when y'all cross me, it's fair game. And it's fuck you, straight up. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, she's mad because she got exposed fucking the preacher. Make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. You got caught fucking the preacher. Why are you mad? I'm sick of this shit. I am sick. And I don't know why you guys are completely like I don't know why people is even letting people like go against me and stand for these people. These people are fucked up, man. And these are people that create generational trauma, generational curses, man. These people is fucked up. Terrain, Tessa, they thought that they was gonna run Blue Restaurant, that King of Crab restaurant. They thought that they was gonna move out to LA, move out to Cali and run the restaurant. Y'all bitches gonna stay in Baltimore, and by the time I'm done with y'all bitches is gonna be back in the projects. Tessa, you can be back in Chocolate City around Longwood and Dukeland, because that's where the fuck you just came from. You gonna be back in the Jacks. Fucking Terrain, you tangerine head bitch. You gonna be back on Edmondson Avenue, burning houses again and shit. You're a crazy, stupid ass. Fucking tired of these goofy ass bitches. They make the fucking city look bad. Really got niggas ready to step behind your dumb ass. You a goofy bitch. Any nigga step behind you is a goofy nigga. Straight up. Any nigga step behind you is a goofy nigga because you's a goofy ass bitch. Straight up. I don't give a fuck how it sound. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. That's what the fuck it is. Fuck, you gonna be back burning houses and fucking.
All right, y'all. Green hearts in the chat when you guys can hear me. Let me bring this video back up. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Let me bring this back up for you. Now, y'all, before I even push play on this, wait, let me bring it back up. Before I even press play on that, thank you so much for the green hearts in the chat. He said Tareen was looking for him. He said Tareen only produces babies and monsters. What does he mean by that? He remembers when Chastity and her were down bad, he had to come drive them wherever he was at and come take them to the mall. You know, he feels betrayed. And in a way he is. When you don't stand up and do what's right, you know what I'm saying? This is how people are going to feel. Now, do I believe that they were right in doing it and choosing family loyalty? No, because you would want to do the right thing. But I can't tell people how to react. I mean, would you help your sister's potential baby daddy go behind your sister's back or your family's back and help them? I don't think the average sister would. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is he feels betrayed because they didn't do the right thing. And all he wanted to do was get a DNA test. So I bet you what he wanted them to do was probably swab Junior's mouth or, you know what I'm saying, to help him get some DNA. It's not like he was asking them to kidnap the child or anything, right? But did y'all hear he said that Tareen got caught effing the pastor? Is that why she's always in church? God forbid. Are you one of them floozes that be sitting in the front row with a short skirt on in church? Flirting with the pastor? Low key, on the low low? He feels like they turned on him, right? And they thought they were going to be running the King of Crab restaurant? And Chastity, is that you that he's talking about is running around burning houses? Or was it Tareen? Y'all let me know. Let's go. Oh my God, y'all.
And putting fucking crack rock together on the bottom of fucking hard plates and shit, you goofy bitch. Back bagging up trash cans and shit. Back on the block selling dope, slinging dope. You want to keep playing fucking police games with me? What happened to you and Charlie Brown? Wasn't you fucking with Charlie Brown? Like, what happened to you and Charlie Brown? Wasn't you just fucking Charlie Brown doing conjugal visits, going up to the jail, sucking dick up the jail? Now you stop going up to jail to suck dick. Now you suck the dick in the motherfucking first row, front row seat of the motherfucking church. You is a motherfucking heathen, and you is beyond me. Cat Williams said that the motherfucking 2024 is the year of people getting exposed, and he did not lie yet. Cat Williams has not said a lie yet, and you better clock that motherfucking tea, because that motherfucking tea is motherfucking hot. The fuck? Trying to get with motherfucking Jan, big head ass, and motherfucking Marsh, stupid ass. But they want to act like they above the motherfucking program. They want to go live all day. But when I say, can we go live and address some of the concerns that I got, they ignore the nigga. So it's like they still trying to protect Chrisean for real in my eyes. Because like if for one, if y'all really cared about Junior, because it's beyond Chrisean now. If y'all really cared about Junior, y'all would bring light y'all would bring awareness to the situations that's going on and do something about it, not just be sitting there watching. Yeah, man. And I don't, man. And Blueface, man, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Blueface, I hope you see this from jail, bro. Because if you keep running your mouth calling my son Charles Barkley, bro, I'm gonna knock your ass smooth out, bro. I'm letting you know, bro. I told your mother I don't want to hurt you, I don't want to do nothing to you, but I take that shit back, bro. You call my motherfucking son Charles Barkley, bro. You's a motherfucking bitch. With your bitch ass, bro. Calling my motherfucking son Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley, your bitch ass. How about that? Now, schoolyard crip that, cuz.
Did y'all know Ronnie had checked Blueface like this? Did y'all know this and y'all did not tell me? Shout out to Ann some more. So you mean to tell me that Ronnie checked Blueface about calling his son Charles Barkley? And this makes sense, okay? Because, like I said, when Blueface came out just the other day, y'all, on X, and admitted to not confess finally that he's not Junior's father, biological father, and then gave a shout out to the real father, Ronnie. In one of these videos that he's done in the recent days, someone asked him, I think he was on Twitch, his Twitch stream, and in the comments, somebody asked him, how did he know? Blueface says when he got out, which was November 3rd of last year, he said when he got out, he knew. Okay? Now, that could mean one of a few things, right? It could mean that they actually did go through with the test that Carlos is saying that they didn't go through with, where you see Papa Blue holding the Q-tip, okay, standing like a statue by the wall, looking like a photo op in a screenshot for 6 Shot, or he did his own test, because you know Blueface don't give a damn. He swiped the mouth his damn self. He was holding Junior. He had ample amount of time to do that. And remember, at one time, Chrisean was asleep. Remember when they did the DDG stream and she was like, you were so loud that you woke me up. He could have did it then. Because remember, both her and Junior were there. While she was asleep, he could have swabbed Junior's mouth and got to test his damn self. Now, why am I talking about this? Because in that same breath, he mentioned Ronnie chasing down Chrisean at the mall and said, Why would a man chase down a woman at the mall claiming that that's his baby if that's not his baby? If he didn't feel like that was his baby, and there couldn't be a chance, not a snowball's chance in hell, nigga, a real chance that could be his son. Who does that? I mean, he has a good point, right? Did y'all know that he checked Blueface like this? Let's go, y'all. Just like I said, he checked Blueface.
In jail, bro. Because if you keep running your mouth calling my son Charles Barkley, bro, I'm going to knock your ass smooth out, bro. I'm letting you know, bro. I told your mother I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to do nothing to you, but I take that shit back, bro. You call my motherfucking son Charles Barkley, bro. You's a motherfucking bitch. With your bitch ass, bro. Calling my motherfucking son Charles Barkley. Oh, Charles Barkley, your bitch ass. How about that? Now, schoolyard crip that, cut. Fuck. Any motherfucker that's going against this shit, you ain't exempt from this shit. Tiki better stay in her motherfucking place and keep her motherfucking mouth shut. I'm gonna leave that at that. The minute Tiki get to saying some Ronnie bullshit, I'm gonna air her shit out. Cause I got hot ass tea on Tiki, and she better mind her business. Baby, you don't look like no fucking Charles Barkley, man. Don't call my son Charles Barkley, bro.
So he been checking Blueface. He checked Blueface while Blueface was behind bars. And what must he have on Tiki? Because he ain't playing. What in the F did Tiki do? Wow, y'all. What? I wonder what Tiki did, y'all.
Motherfucking mouth shut. I'm gonna leave that at that. The minute Tiki get to saying some Ronnie bullshit, I'm gonna air her shit out. Cause I got hot ass tea on Tiki, and she better mind her business. Baby, don't look like no fucking Charles Barkley, man. Don't call my son Charles Barkley, bro. Yeah, Tiki better not say shit. Yeah, I'm not turning on Tifa, but I don't fuck with her. Cause she fake as fuck and she weird. I tried to get her to help me get the paternity established for Junior. She ignored me. She ain't start picking up the phone until I start getting viral on Instagram, on the internet. Now she want to talk all of a sudden. I don't want to talk, Tifa. I want a paternity test, bro. Yeah, Tiki know how to do all that. Tiki also know how to set niggas up. Fuck. Yeah, Chrisean is in this bitch. I already seen her on her burner account. She's in here.
I hate to be the one to point him out, but the list of the people, of the everybody's that wanted to silence him gets longer and longer as I listen to this. That may have wanted to silence him. And I don't mean anything tragic. I mean just wanted him to shut the fuck up. Because he knew some stuff that knew some stuff. Yeah. Let's add up all the factors. He done put Tareen on the chopping block, right? He done put Tiki out there. He done put Chastity out there. He done put the whole Malone family bloodline out there. He told us about the grandmother. He told us about everything, some of the things that Chrisean had told him. Do y'all remember? The list goes on and on. What? There are many people that had a few reasons to want to get him off the internet. And I'm not talking about unaliving at all. Because if you think about it, it was either his lifestyle, he had beef with somebody that we don't know about, nobody's perfect, or the very people that he spoke out against may have wanted him quiet. We'll just leave it at that. Because to be honest, this is my first time seeing it. You know, I would have brought this video to y'all. This is my first time ever even hearing this video. And you know, I got about 10, 12 clips on Ronnie. This right here hits a nerve. Let me see what y'all saying. Poor Ronnie. Cook my bologna chicken. What is up? Please hit the like button. What's up? What's up? QKP. KP in the building. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Shantae. Shantae. Justice for Ronnie all day long, y'all. And I'm doing all this respectfully, y'all. Okay? Because what? I ain't never heard this. I never knew that he checked Blueface while he was behind bars. There's a plethora of it just has opened up. Y'all just talking about Chrisean. What? He just called motherfucker Tiki a motherfucker setup queen and said if she say one word, he gonna drop it like it's hot. And it must have been some truth to it. Because he said she started talking to him. After he got a little clout, after his Instagram started growing, and she saw he had a little bit of influence, and people were listening and reaching out. Probably because he started doing interviews and stuff. Pretty sneaky, sis. Pretty sneaky. But I wonder what he got on you. Not really what he had on you. Right? He just called Tiki the setup queen. And who do you think Chrisean learned it from? Chrisean told us herself that Tiki was a stripper. Okay? Looks like she was living grimy. And I'm not talking about the stripper part. Because I was a stripper. But, I was a preschool teacher during the day. So I was kind of, I don't know, Clark Kent, Superman. Let's not focus on that. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about zeroing in on what you are, what are you saying? Say, sir, young sir. Because what? Y'all, Chrisean is not the only not the only option. Like what? Maybe it was a collaborative effort. Maybe he had some bad business on the streets. You remember when he got pulled over, he had all that dope and all them guns. That nigga had dope, guns, weed, live by the, die by the, right? That's not the American way. That's gangsta. That's hood shit. That's street knowledge. If you know, you know. But this just makes you think, don't it? Don't it?
Yeah, Tiki know how to do all that. Tiki also know how to set niggas up. Fuck. Yeah, Chrisean is in his bitch. I already seen her on her burner account. She's in here. Fuck Chida. No, I'm not cool with Chida. I'm gonna on Chida's platform to apologize to Mama Tucker because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm disrespecting Mama Tucker. That's not my intention. However, I am going to be transparent about the past, about shit that already happened. Why? Because I'm entitled to that. Like, fuck. Make it make sense. Make it make sense because it don't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And if this family, the Malones, are as dastardly and low down as he says they are, I believe he pushed a lot of buttons. And people's ears is to the streets. You just heard how he said, Chrisean is in here. I see her burner account. You remember how he told us how she operates on these social media streets. You remember when he went to the mall, he said that she told him to come to the mall. Look, holla if you hear me. I ain't forgot none of that. You remember in a video, Ronnie told us that Chrisean reached out to him on Instagram through one of her burner accounts and told him to go, that she was at the mall, where to go, and have his camera ready or on or go live or something like. Y'all remember? Do y'all remember? So Chrisean was in this live. Everybody was in this live. Chrisean ain't the only one that can go live and have a burner account. Every last one of the people that he named can do the same damn thing. Hell, me and you can do it right now. You can go create a burner account and enter anybody's that is public account. I mean, go on their platform right now. Y'all, he said that Tiki was the setup queen. He's already called Chrisean the setup queen. That's why I'm not repeating it. It almost sounds like a warning, which raises big questions. What exactly does Ronnie know? Did Ronnie know that the public didn't? Because when someone repeatedly steps forward claiming they've seen things, experienced things, or know family history that the internet hasn't heard yet, people start paying attention. He even threw China up in there. Lord, the list done got longer and longer. We done went from just Chrisean. Y'all just dead focused on Chrisean. No. He called out the whole Malone clan and was about to go in detail. He was about to go in. And they know if he would have been able to continue to speak out on these social media streets, it would have been a matter of a few more videos before we would have known Tiki, we would have known everything about what you did. Ooh, woo. And Tareen, you got caught sleeping with the pastor? Girl, you need to be shamed yourself. Is that why y'all always go live in the pulpit or in doing Sunday service or at choir rehearsal or even Bible study with your favorite highlighter? Is that why y'all do that? Why Chrisean's first words were hallelujah and Junior's first words were I love Jesus? Is this some type of ongoing theme? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Now, whether Ronnie is sharing personal opinions, past experience, or trying to send a message directly to Blueface, to all of them, really. Blueface was even included. The tone of it all feels serious. Now, if you ask me, I don't think Blueface would have anything to do with it. Like, what would he have to gain or lose? Whether Junior was his or not, it's not like he would put out a hit or put an order in or want that man to be on a why. Now, I can see everybody else. 1, 2, 3, 4, any, mini, money, mo. Okay? But Blueface, not so much. Not so much. I mean, he had already been paid $100K, right? I don't know if the NDA ran out. We're not going to explain the pestilence of his mind, okay? We'll be here forever racking our brain trying to understand motherfucking Blueface. We're not going to do that. And this is where it gets interesting, because if you listen to Blueface over the years, he has said many times that he understands who he's dealing with, you know, when it comes to Chrisean and her family. I just watched a video where he was talking about Lisa and Chrisean. Now, I didn't save that video, but trust me, okay? Put in a special request and I'll look that bitch up. Yes, y'all. He said it himself. He knows the situation. He knows the personalities. He knows the history. Just like Ronnie. Now, does he know as much or in depth as Ronnie? Hell to the no. But if it's true, the real question comes, is Blueface actually moving like he knows? Because I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Okay? Now, I don't know what made you take it this far, even get in a relationship in the first place. A lot of times men think with their little head and not their big head. It's very simple. Sometimes it's just utterly just so ignorant. You know, we're trying to explain the actions of a horny man or a man that is a womanizer. Come on now. It don't take no rocket science. Why did he do it? It's because he wanted to. All right? Coochie. And young ladies know that we have in some of us, right, have caught our lover, our boyfriends, our husbands, or even our wives, right? Men. And you see who they cheated with, you're like, what the fuck? You slept with that? You know what I'm saying? Dog behavior. Okay? So don't even rack your brain trying to act, oh, why did he get with it? No. Why did he let it go on for so long? We know the execution of a womanizer. It's crazy, y'all. Now, like I said, I think because you have to just wonder. I don't know if Ronnie was just giving it out as information, but like I said, to me, it comes across as a warning. And I think that Blueface needs to be careful. Okay. What do I mean by that? Well, come closer. Come. Let me let you know. Beef up your security, bro. Move. Watch out. Back. Blueface, come to the front of the congregation. I need come. You need to beef up your security, brother. Keep your head on the swivel. Okay. And I know you say you know who you're dealing with, and maybe you don't. You've said it many times. Because I don't know. I would just suggest that you act like it. Okay? Don't move with your head down. Pay attention. Pray for discernment and be diligent. sir, young sir, because you're dealing with somebody who hates you and will try to take you out. Do I have to play the threats? The one of the many where she wants to run a car through your maim a couple of people because we don't even know who's gonna be at your house. Because your kids could be in the living room, Carlissa could be standing there yapping her jaws, Callie could be gathering her children. She want to run a car through that bitch, name a few motherfuckers, and then jump out and pow you in the face specifically. She didn't say the kneecap. She didn't say the groin. She didn't say the elbow or the chest beat. She said in your face. Already scrabble that. Hey, look, you ain't got to listen to me. But you didn't take the warning from the get-go. You remember you said she showed up with motherfucking cleats and a backpack? Do you remember when she broke into your shit? Because we didn't get to those leaked messages about her trying to set you up. From the get-go, bro, she took your car and was trying to drive to Baltimore for Christ's sake. Got caught in Oklahoma. Didn't know you had dope in the dashboard. Okay? That lets me know that you was not selling. Okay? Y'all was using. Ain't no way you're not the gangster, the killer, or the dope dealer. Okay? Do you remember when she broke in your shit and wrote "I love blue"? Hold on, because I don't think you remember. I don't think you remember. I really don't. I just don't think that you remember. No, I don't. Let me help you.
Oh, school your crib. What the happened to my window? I got breaking in to give me the skins.
Why you break into the house? I broke up in the house. I couldn't find the door where it was unlocked at, so, and then I don't know, I used a rock but I don't know. I really just tried to get in the window, okay? Climbed through the window. I was trying to take a bath, but it kept not working for me. And then
My being woke me up like, babe, look at the phone. Chrisean's on live with the police at your house. And I'm like, what? Okay, this is weird. Because I told Chrisean it's done with. Like, she was getting a little too out of hand for me. And it wasn't, you feel me, her work ethic wasn't there enough for me to cope with her crazy life decisions and the way she think and act and move. So I've been shooting BGC at the house. She was not staying here the whole time. We've been doing this for like damn near a month. She's been not living at this location. I had her put up in another location. She kept trying to come and do weird shit at the BGC. Like, she'll come over here and jump in the pool. And I'd be like, yo, stop, you messing with the business. Don't do that. Like, just stay right here where I got you. Then she came back and fought one of the girls. And I'm like, yo, why you keep trying to like fuck up the BGC business? I'm filming right now. Like, just stay where I got you. So I sent her back over there. She busted out all the windows and whatnot and had the police over there. And, so yeah, then when she made the little spot I had her at hot, I'm like, yo, you getting a little too like, let's kick back and like, let's not do the shits no more. You getting too out of hand. So I had told her like, yo, like, me and you, your business relationship is like not, it's done with.
And yet 2 years later, you end up possibly having a baby so involved with her that it was a possibility that you might have been the father of her child. You fucked with her the whole time, even after all of this, y'all. This was before Junior was even born. This was when she was on Blue Girls Club. And he still chose the beaten path. He could not fuck with the way she think, act, and move. Yet you still sat up here and possibly procreated with her. Boy, I tell you, that don't make no damn sense. They fell out here. This was supposed to be the end. And she's doing all that weird shit and you couldn't catch on to that? You're not smarter than a fifth grader? You saw the bag and the potential to feed your ego. You let lust take over you. Lust is a powerful thing, you guys. Lust is a powerful thing. And this is what this man allowed lust to do. And it damn near ruined your life. And you ended up, and it's not solely her fault, but it's partly because of her. Not even saying it's her fault. It's partly because of her. Because I'm going to have him hold his own accountability. Nobody held a GUN to your head and made you F with her. So we're not going to do that. I don't care how wrong she is. Both y'all can be wrong at the same time. Two things can be true at the same freaking time. Right? You fucked up. Big time. Yeah, y'all. Y'all had already fell out, y'all. That's how you get to you, with the lust. And this is what you get. You started this shit. Right? Lust is the easiest way, y'all. Let's finish this. Hold on, because he got a little more to say. You big dummy. I feel like Fred Sanford. I wish I could find a meme of Fred Sanford saying, you big dummy. That's what you get. Thinking with your little head and not with your big one. And you're going to make more mistakes because I just seen you in the club looking like a horny horn dog with no damn manners. Talking to them women like you crazy. Okay? Just like niggas used to be talking to me. Let's go.
So then at the end of BGC, I had the camera people here. I don't think she knew the camera people was here, but I don't know. She just came and broke in. And it might have all went smooth for her if the camera people wasn't here, maybe. I don't know. The camera people wasn't here. She probably would have just been in this motherfucker. But the camera people was here, so when she locked herself in the bathroom, the camera people was the ones talking to her. I wasn't here. Go your crib.
All that mental psycho behavior, and you still decide to F with her. She locked herself in the bathroom. That was a hint and a half for your ass, but did you take it? No. Why? Because you let lust, look, bruh. Look. Crazy.
Send three things. 1. He'll send a monitoring spirit, someone placed in your life to block your growth. And if the devil can't reach you, he'll send three things. 1. He'll send a monitoring spirit, someone placed in your life to block your growth. And here's the catch. It's usually the last person you'd expect. 2. He'll send distractions. It could be a substance you can't seem to shake, or a job that drains your soul, but you stay because it's safe. All of it keeping you stuck. 3. The big one. He'll send a relationship you don't even need, one that pulls you in with temptation, usually in the form of lust. Relationship you don't even need, one that pulls you in with temptation, usually in the form of lust, because lust is the easiest doorway, and this is don't even need, one that pulls you in with temptation, usually in the form of lust, because lust is the easiest doorway, and this is the truth no one tells you. The real battleground is your mind. If you guard your mind, you control your life.
Free your mind, brother, and the rest will follow. That lustful spirit will get you every time, love. And this is why we are here. This is why we are here. Now remember, y'all, she wrote her name in blood. Some say it's period blood. Okay, I don't know. On the wall or the mirror saying, I love you, Blue. You know there's significance to that, right? You know that there's a significant meaning to that. Let's go ahead and look that up. Let's go ahead and look that up, shall we? Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger. She ain't messing with no broke nigga. Okay? Hold on. Let me bring this up so you guys can see this. Let's look into the meaning of or what that could have meant, because we don't know what was going on in her cockeyed mind. But if we put the pieces of the puzzle together, it might go something a little bit like this. Now, let's go on over here. Writing a name in blood generally symbolizes an absolute, irrevocable, and deeply serious commitment, pledge, or covenant. I encourage you guys to do your own research. Go where I go. Be where I be. All right? I give you guys the sources every time. We're on Google. You can do it too. Often implying high stakes or a literal or figurative sale of one's soul. It signifies extreme, passionate dedication, acting as a blood oath, used to emphasize loyalty, sacrifice, or in some contexts, to invoke supernatural protection or dark magic. Did you get all that? Okay. All right, y'all. And as you guys can see, you can go more into it. I just wanted to touch bases, give y'all a little something, something, okay? Little something, something. Now, the most common meaning is a binding, unbreakable pledge, such as a blood oath or a vow that cannot be retracted. It is often used to signify a pact or a severe or a sever promise of loyalty. It implies giving part of oneself to a cause, idea, or person representing ultimate devotion. Now, along with 7 tattoos, including a big ass mural on the side of her face, I would think it kind of fits in, right? If you put the pieces of the puzzle together. You were doomed from the beginning, sir. And now you with somebody who you done called her a witch. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all know they say Nevaeh has some kind of altar. She's an alternate religion. I don't know exactly what it is. Okay, I don't want to mislabel nobody, baby. But it don't got nothing to do with Jesus. It ain't got nothing to do with the God that I worship. That's all I'm gonna say. My hands is up. If you can see me, I'm holding my hands back. All right, I'm waving the white flag, and you about to have a baby by. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Anyways, y'all, do with that information what you will. I'm just putting the pieces of the puzzle together because what? You know, I've been trying to answer the question since I went live yesterday. Why folk come you went this long, bro? Just to come out nonchalantly and be like, is this thing on? I am not the biological father of Junior. The end. Don't come on my Twitch. Don't be in my comments. Don't be in my chat. That is all that I'm saying about it. And I'm done. No. Because they going to keep eating you up in the chat. And we going to keep pondering why in the fuck made your ass wait for so long. Because it was something. Are we on the right track or not? Bro, come here. Let me help you because you started to get on my nerves. Don't you remember since you got your ears and your nutsack and your eyes in all up and through this social media? You don't remember when they said that she tried to set you up and it was leaked text messages? The setup queens, hello. Do you understand? Let me show y'all because I'm going to show you. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up because we trying to Blueface. We trying to help your ass. Okay, I'm reading between the lines and I'm bringing you the message because, bruh. Oh my God! And you want to know why I'm doing this? It's because I had an experience with a narcissist. And they work opposite. They operate opposite. Now, I don't know exactly. I cannot diagnose anybody. But like I tell you all the time, she's narcish. She has narcish ways. And that's good enough for me, brother. I don't need you to sit in no chair. I don't need for her to fill out no questionnaire to know common motherfucking sense. And you're welcome, Bookie. You're welcome, Bookie. Okay, let me bring this up. Hold on. They work opposite. Like you think it's the end, but it's just the beginning of the psychological warfare that is about to go on. Do you want me to do a collaboration of all the time she's threatened you and everybody else? Lemmy, Bino, 33K, Wendy Ortiz. Should I go on? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and take this down. I'm going to bring up these leaked messages because, sometimes it escapes our memory, right? There's so much going on, so many headlines, but bruh, let me show you. Oh, my dog scared me, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up so you guys can see it as well. Let me take this down. Okay. Now, let me show you these text messages, y'all. And I'm just refreshing your memory because this is already out there. And this kind of went viral, right? It made its way, through the algorithm. But we so short, our attention, we have a short attention span, especially as Americans. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, we'll just go on, move from a tragedy. Like, y'all know Whitney Houston passed away, right? Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me stop being silly. Let me stop being silly. Hold on, you guys. Where are they, y'all? Okay, here they go, right here. All right. Somebody said Chrisean is probably on the phone trying to pull off another setup. Well, I mean, I guess she's learned from the best, right? Let Ronnie tell it. Tiki is the setup queen. And don't tell me that you haven't heard that Chrisean is the setup queen. All right? Let's go ahead and get into these messages, you guys. Now, let's see. Is there a date on here? No. This has been a while, y'all. This has been a while, okay? This was in and around the time, and don't quote me on this, when she first started effing around with Blueface, okay? So we're going back before Junior was born. We're going back before Junior was born. That's far enough. Junior damn near 3 years old. Okay, we've been going through this since 2020. Okay, can't go 50-50 with no hope, and I'm upset. Let's get into this, y'all. I'm just being funny. I'm sorry. All right, so let me make sure you guys can see this. Look, I'm about to blow this up. Now the date is not on here. It's not important. Let's just get into it. All right. Wait, let me make sure I'm on the right page. Okay, so let's go in and get into this. Okay, so it says his baby mama, his BM, the reason why my tooth gone for real. I ain't even tell you everything yet. Just wait till I do. That's Chrisean talking. Okay, so the gray bubbles is whoever she talking to. Okay, I say Quail, but let me just read it. It says, "Be more shit. You feel me? Let's do this. You be knowing where he at. Send that drop of his crib. I needs that." Y'all see the address crossed out. You see the address scrabble, baby. Somebody said, this is Chrisean. She sent the Addy, and then she said, "Nah, I be knowing where he too. So when I get sharp, whoop, 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 I'ma send it." Sometimes oh, she meant to say I be knowing where the heat too sometimes. Or whatever. She says, "My sister said she'll call you and you don't be answering." I wonder what sister you're talking about, Mrs. Setup Queen. Are you referring to Tiki? Because y'all was the closest, I think, before y'all fell out. Y'all have a lot of dirt on each other and probably did a lot of dirt together. That's just my guess. Let's keep going. It said that's a bet, 100. Okay, so that is Chrisean. Let's keep going. Now, it said, this is Chrisean talking. "I want all them done for, not Blueface, his sister and baby mama on God. You can't let them get away with it." And we hear her say that so often, y'all. We hear her say, you can't let them get away with it. Now the person answers her and say, "I always got you and your sister's back. You know that. Make sure you do what I said, and it's up." And then the person goes on to say, "It's LA. That ain't about nothing. I'ma hit you soon. I be safe." Chrisean put up the 100, 100, 100. The other person, whoever she talking to, said, "Where you get that drop, or when you get that drop." Chrisean says, "Dummy, he gave me," no, yeah, he's saying, "Where you get that drop." And Chrisean says, "Dummy, he gave me my phone in a crib that's for real his address. He got another crib too." Ooh. She goes on to say, "Hey, laughing emoji, 100. He done, whoever she talking to say, hey, he done effed up. That's a bet. I'm gonna hit you soon." Blueface, keep your head on the swivel. Wake your goat mouth ass up. Because what you dealing with, boy, you have no idea. And I'm just giving you guys a scenario. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. This is just my perspective, mixed with a little bit of common sense that God gave a little Billy Goat. All right? All right? Hey, Blue, you know that I love Jesus thing you do? Lean into it. Okay? Lean into it. Now is the time to tighten up. Okay? I'm gonna need for you to tighten up on your backstroke, bro. I'm just saying. I'll let y'all see it for yourselves. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Cause what? Cause what? And I don't mean cause what? Like, what's up, cuz? Nah. I mean because. Right? Because if a notion or even an inkling of people that are thinking that Chrisean had something to do with Ronnie no longer being on this earth because he simply wanted a DNA test, there's nothing simple about that. You want to know why? Because Chrisean takes things to the extreme. Very narcissish and selfish and histrionic behavior. And I see most of her actions as demonic. Although she stays in the church of God. I mean, that's her public stage. That's her headquarters. But I believe that she dilly-dallies and plays on the devil's playground. That's just me. Watch your back, sir. Okay? Because where your mind, body, and soul exist, so will you be. Y'all, what do y'all think about that? I'm just saying. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Because, yeah, Ronnie checked Blueface, but now we checking you. Chin check, homie. Phone check, homie. Since you just got out of prison, I thought I'd just throw that in there. Phone check, homie. Because we here to check you. Somebody said goat mouth is crazy. Oh, Lord. Yes. If anybody would know that, yep, it would be the family. It would be Ronnie. Yes. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat because I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I don't know if you are or not, but you need to be. Kita girls up there cracking up. Why would Blue want her after Wack 100 showed him these texts? Ain't no amount of money in the world. I'm telling you, lust is a hell of a drug. Lust is a hell of a drug. He sure was, Papa Blue. The heat is the pow pow, baby. Yeah. Yes. I said it 932 exactly. Exactamente. Es la verdad. I'm upset. I'm telling you. Hashtag Justice for Ronnie. Thank you to Keisha Reed. I've already subscribed. Thank you, girl, because girl. Yep. Miss Smoke Screen and Mirrors. Yes, y'all. Please hit the like button, subscribe. He going in hard. Exactly. Blueface is fucked up. From all the Chrisean's voodoo, he acts like he's totally forgot all the attempts on his life. I don't know what's wrong with him. Nigga, you better keep your head on the swivel. I seen you in that club. I know. Did you have more than just Bodine with you? Because Carlissa seems like the only one over there with this, with good sense. She the one walk around with federal agents at security, as she should. You was about to move into damn near a mansion, 10,000 square feet. Didn't you say you had 10 bedrooms? Bruh, don't be out here on these streets moving sloppy. Y'all. Ronnie checks Blueface, and so are we. We just hopping in. Can we hop in on the end with our trendy ass? That's what we doing. Might as well, Blue, we checking you. Let me just say we checking on you. Let me just say we checking on you. Okay? Let me just say we checking on you. Now, like I said, this was not the first time that Ronnie spoke on this family. That's not the only break-in that Chrisean did. She not break in, but you remember not too long ago, she went down to King of Crabs and she broke the TV. Did y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Where she broke the TV?
The next day, after, did y'all hear that lady say that girl came in here the next day after he got out and broke that goddamn TV?
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I believe it.
Looking like, that's embarrassing for him. That is so fucking embarrassing. John, how come you didn't tell me that she came up here and broke the fucking TV out? Now, did y'all hear that lady say that girl came in here the next day after he got out and broke that goddamn TV?
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I believe it.
Looking like, that's embarrassing for him. That is so fucking embarrassing. John, how come you didn't tell me that she came up here and broke the fucking TV out?
She came up there the day after he got out and broke that damn TV. And I bet you it was before she went to the airport. That had to be after he said he wasn't fucking with her. Right? This is not the first time that Ronnie warned us about this family, that warned us about Chrisean. And now I'm warning you, Blueface. Because it ain't over. I don't know what you thinking, okay? I don't know what you heard about me. A bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perks you can't see. Because you're motherfucking PIMP. You're dealing with a pimp, homie. Remember what Ronnie said.
Ronnie warned us, and this is the chill truth. And his warnings are coming back to haunt the very people they were intended for. Now remember Tareen's cryptic trip to CPS / the police department?
It takes from 10 to 20 business days for them to do their investigation and get back with you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
But we can't forget Ronnie Doe, who before he was assassinated, let us know the business of this family. And out of all 12 siblings, he specifically spoke on Chastity and Tessa. Now, how chilling is that? Never ignore God's work, no matter how loud the devil is. Let's get into this.
And I'm not going to lay down and be the man that be like, oh, I'm not on the birth certificate. Kids expensive. It ain't my problem. No, because Junior is suffering. Junior is suffering every day. He around her family. They full of molesters, rapists, killers, and some more shit. I remember Chrisean telling me her granddad used to make all of them. No, her grandmother used to make all of the girls lay down in the bed in a gown with no underwear, letting their grandfather go play in their goodies. Chastity Malone, or whatever her name is, Chastity has the CPS looking for her right now as we speak. Chastity got the CPS looking for her because she can't keep her kids from eating dope. Chastity got charges from the Child Protective Services of the state of Maryland, whoever charged people. The CPS is looking for her right now because she like to let her kids eat dope.
Is that allegedly?
No.
You want to say allegedly?
No.
You just want to say to be safe?
Well, we can say allegedly, but this is public record in the state of Maryland.
Okay.
So you can Maryland case search it.
I just want to make sure we good.
This is public record in the state of Maryland.
Okay.
And it's concerning when people are keep excusing this baby boy's health with a messed up individual. People are sitting here making it seem like it's okay for the way that this girl is treating Junior. This girl dead wrong. She's not addressing this kid's health. She's not taking this serious. This girl had this baby with the intention of keeping the nigga. The baby ain't gonna keep the nigga. The money is going what's keeping the nigga.
How many tattoos of him do you have?
7.
7. Why?
I like him that much.
And does that help you feel connected and close to him?
No, that's some shit I just want to do because I'm bored.
Now see, what I just say, this is about telling the truth.
That
and
was the truth.
And you know damn well that's not the truth.
You be bored?
What?
That's why you do it, because you be bored.
I mean, like, not like bored, but like free time. When my free time, tap my nigga name. Yeah, it's fun.
Chrisean, look at me.
What?
That makes 0 sense.
I don't make sense. That's the thing about it.
No,
it's not here for you.
no.
It's here
You
for
do
me.
make sense when you're telling the truth.
Don't have me feel shit. I just like that shit. I like him. I get what
You have his face on your neck, right?
Hey, I said that.
So that means, right? That's saying something.
That I'm his.
Okay. So that's the truth. Why is that so hard for you to go there?
Have a car seat. Junior doesn't have a stroller, to my understanding. They was walking around Arundel Mills Mall for 5 hours on Black Friday. They was holding Junior the whole time. They were driving in that video that you seen. Yeah. Do you know that if somebody hit that car from the back, you know what could have happened to that baby?
Why is she like so like irresponsible with the baby?
Let me tell you this. Some people gotta be blessed for the houses they come up from. Chrisean family, they not wrapped too tight. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So blessed for the houses they come up from. Chrisean family, they not wrapped too tight. You get what I'm saying?
Chrisean's family is not wrapped too tight. How many times have we heard that or something similar to that? What has this man seen during his relationship with Chrisean? Because remember, at one time, she lived with him. And he does recall in one of the videos that he didn't have to get up in the morning. He would get up in the morning and take her to school. Somebody hits him. He'd go home, go back to bed, thinking she has school. Somebody hits him and says, "Didn't you just drop Chrisean off?" He's like, "Yeah." They send him a video of her kicking it with her ex. She been doing this. This been her MO, if that's true. They said, well, I think it was a Tasha K interview, if I'm not mistaken. Well, did you check her? Did you tell her? He was like, nah. She's a liar. A habitual liar. These are the type of things that they say about Chrisean. That's why I say there's something about Chrisean. And what also rings true is when they refer to the family. They not what? What'd you say, Ronnie? They not rap to what? You said her family not what?
They come up from Chrisean family. They not rap too tight. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think of it like this: Chrisean is the baby of her family, but all of her sisters look at her like this. And I'm talking about her big sisters. Her big sisters, her big brothers, they look at Chrisean like this. And Chrisean is, what is Chrisean to us? She's a baby, right? She's immature, right?
Right.
So she's a child in an adult body, but she's not being held accountable because she's famous, because she make empty promises, so on and so forth. So people disregard what they see, but I'm gonna be honest, it stems from her childhood, the way she was raised. I'm not gonna speak on her mother, I'm not gonna speak on her father. However, if she was living with me at the age of 17, that should tell you everything you need to know about her family. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she lacks a foundation of a good home. She lacks an understanding of what a mother is. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you see her doing the things that she's doing. She never had that baby with the intention of being a mother. She had that baby with the intention of keeping a dude around. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Now, another interesting thing I wanted to bring up is, and someone who also has spoken up, right, is Blueface's brother, Dre. And although he recently was locked up himself, and I don't know why they act like he had just got out. I mean, I thought he had been out, but that's neither here nor there, okay? He also let us know a little bit about Chrisean. I'm talking about in this aspect, right? Where it was more of a warning to Blueface, not us. You ain't warning us up. Ah, look at that. We on the sidelines, baby. Okay? We are spectators. We watching the tennis ball go back and forth. And back, we watching the volleyball go over the net and back over the net. Okay? We just spectators, okay? We on the sideline, on the bench. Okay? But it's crazy, y'all. Because when this plays out publicly between people with emotional history, things can escalate quickly. Right? Let me let you guys hear this. All right? Hold on. I mean, sometimes the smartest move is just to step back, right? Stay aware of your surroundings and focus on protecting your peace and your safety. And that's not fear. We're not fear mongers over here. That's wisdom. In case you need a little help on that. All right. Let me go ahead and bring up this video. You guys take a listen to this. All right. Now I have several of them, but I think this will get the point across. Okay.
why would my brother need you to pay for his lawyer fees when Wack handles his attorney fees, right? Wack got his lawyer. It'd be a lot of cap. And my brother not here to speak for himself to see what's the lines and what's not. But if you remember, and I'm not trying to speak, I'm just trying to like let you know when cap is going on. Chrisean was just sleeping in the airport on the floor like a month or two before my brother went to jail. She say that's her house, bro, but I think that's the tax lady house, and she be letting her use it for cap, for flex, right? That's because why are you at my brother's house? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to play with, you know what I'm saying, and pray for my brother, bro. Like, I'm pleased, because there's some weird stuff going on. So I'm pretty sure she don't have no money, like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, with a little bit of money, it's probably because she done probably sold my brother's jewelry. Because I seen her in a couple posts with my brother's chains on. I wasn't gonna say nothing, and I'm pretty sure the money that he asked you to put on his lawyer is his money. So if you're not doing it, then you low key technically rob, bro. Because you don't have any money. You haven't really generated any revenue. What have you been doing to have any money? So any money you have is probably his money. So he's probably asking you to put his money towards a lawyer. You get what I'm saying? So cut the cap, bro. Like you really on some vindictive evil stuff, and you probably low ball trying to rob why you probably don't want the home. You know what I'm saying?
Want to rob? Do you see? Are you picking up these pieces? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? These are different people saying the same thing. Everybody's not lying, y'all. We're not hating, we're investigating. All right? And don't get bias and perspective mixed up. Remember, even Wack 100 spoke on Ronnie being unalived. We're not the only ones. You think we're sitting up here, the sole survivors, the sole conspiracy theorists? Oh, no, 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 no. A lot of people are picking up on it. We're not part of the go along to get along gang. If we see something, we're going to say something, okay? We law-abiding citizens over here. We are just, we are American citizens, okay? We are the regular, smegular, degular civilian. Listen to what Wack 100 had to say, y'all.
That's it. It's really the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
This is why you heard Rick Ross' baby mama say what she said.
We all think that.
This is why you heard her say about the little nigga, little Ronnie. Like, baby, you gotta remember, whenever you get an unaliving like that, and the shit get too quiet, that means they investigate. And there's something coming to the investigation. Now, what they saying and what's true is court date was that Friday.
Wow.
They say Rock flew out there that Tuesday or Wednesday. And that night, old boy get unalive. So, I know which way they gonna try to go. They gonna say that's motive. All it takes is one of them little dirty ass niggas that somebody gave $2,500 to get caught up in another case and say, I give you this and let me go for that. And it's gonna be on. Hopefully that ain't the case. But it's looking a little.
Yeah, the timing is crazy. The whole internet was saying the same thing. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And then the more that little baby get older, they keep putting they updated
Yep. He look just like him. Did y'all see his baby picture? What the
Yeah, that's crazy. Because when the baby is so little, you know what I'm saying, everybody was like, okay, she been messing around with Blue, that's probably his baby, But as that baby matures, it don't look like.
Blueface told you when he looked in her phone, she was 10 different niggas. You know that? He said it. That's why he said that's Charles Barkley.
And wasn't Ronnie at the hospital with her allegedly when she
Definitely.
had the
I
baby?
ain't no allegedly. He was there.
Why would her ex be at the childbirth?
If they
Okay.
wasn't,
That part.
and that
Y'all
was the.
remember the spies the one found the spot where she had the baby at. Remember, because she didn't go to our regular hospital. She went to some private shit, and whatever she put up on IG Live, the spies went and Googled all the private spots that deliver a baby and found all the decor in the background the same one. That's how
Wow.
we knew where it was at.
I hope this all blow up in her
And
face.
she
Please let
lied
the
like
shooting.
on that lie detector test.
Girl, she lied all the time. Remember, she lied and told about he beat her while she was pregnant. Like, girl, shut up. Then gonna say I love
Say all
him. He
kind of
doing
shit.
all type of shit. Do you not know that man is cased up? What is wrong with you? Like, why are you trying to get him another case? Like,
That
girl,
child is so
ooh.
much responsibility. Like that baby he's a 24/7 care child. And she trying to be out here streaming, living her little best life, trying to get her name buzzing again.
Yo,
And that
Rue.
baby's gonna get taken away from her.
So,
What's
I
up?
Rue,
hope
you
so.
serious? They saying that she just left the baby in the car again?
Yeah, they said that the baby was left at a beach party. On the beach during the beach party, and then somebody took
It's gonna run from that like that as if they know. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Did you get all that? As Junior has gotten older, he does look more and more like Ronnie. And I remember when Blueface went through her phone and found the 10 niggas because he came out and told us. She said it's going to blow up in her face. When? We waiting. I think we're looking at it. I think we are looking at it. But what's interesting, one of the things that was interesting that Wack 100 said and mentioned is he said all it's going to take is one of them dirty ass ninjas. Give him 2,500 and it's done. Maybe are you talking about like a dirty ass ninja like Quail? The family friend? The one I thought was probably in those leaked text messages where Chrisean was trying to set up Blueface. And I said, you know what? That might be Quail she's talking to. It's just, I'm just saying, y'all, okay? This is all perspective. I'm just speculating. Okay? But what made me say his name? Well, I'm about to let you hear. Do you guys remember the video that he did where he came out and literally was bragging about the hit? Literally bragging that he had something to do with silencing Ronnie. Now, did he just come flat out and say it? No, but let me let y'all listen and you guys tell me what you think about the situation, okay? And don't tell me he just clout chasing. Don't tell me it was just, don't tell me he was definitely clout chasing. Don't tell me he was just trolling. Don't tell me it was a joke, okay? Don't do it. Because I feel like you're making me, I feel like you're saying drink the Kool-Aid. And I will not. Anyways, you guys take a listen to this, all right? Take a listen.
I'm gonna tell him Blueface, yeah. Like Blueface, you better have that 100.
Yeah, he better have my 100. I'm telling his yeah, 100 bands.
Who, Blueface?
What is police state? Shit like that. My 100. I'm up for the summer. Just did
The interview got 10,000
for that interview in jail. I need my money. I need my money. I want a job at the crabs. What's this called? Krabby Crabs? I want a job, son. Cause guess what? That can't claim your son no more. I want a job at the crabs. What's this called? Krabby Crabs? I want a job, son.
Now, if you guys remember, since we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together, that Ronnie said and had mentioned that Tessa and Chastity, I think, thought they were going to be living in LA and working where? At Blueface's King of Crabs. And he just so happens to mention that he wants a job at the Crab Shack or something. You better come with something. Did y'all peep that? Let me rewind it. And you're welcome.
That interview in jail. I need my money. I need my money. I want a job at the crabs. What's this called? Krabby Crabs? I want a job, son. Cause guess what? That can't claim your son no more.
Y'all blame my father.
Yo, cause he ain't answer his phone. I can't go to work today, so I don't got to do. Yeah, that's why and that's what they gonna do. Blue owe me because I'm dragging on around. They fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck that nigga. He tried to take schoolyard, son, and get a DNA test after schoolyard and did the DNA test. That's schoolyard, baby. So schoolyard ain't here to say fuck him. I'm here to say fuck him. That's why he owe me. On schoolyard. I think I'm throwing it up.
The only person that would have something to gain from this is Chrisean. For that not to get out, and for what happened with him coming out saying that he's not the father, has blew up her spot, because this is what she was trying to avoid tooth and nail. Now, why is this man talking as if somebody put him up to being responsible or taking part in silencing Ronnie? You heard him say he was trying to take Schoolyard Baby, and now you can't claim Schoolyard Baby no more. I'm not whistling Dixie. I'm not making this up. You are hearing this man in real time. Now, even though it's recorded, I'm playing this live. Even look at the caption. The caption says, Ronnie's alleged hitman Quail self-snitches and claims Blueface owes him $100K. 911. Okay? We're not going to ignore this. Why is this man on this platform, which is TikTok? I'm surprised he got his TikTok account. That's astounding to me. This man is talking about unaliving or having something to do with someone no longer being on this earth. And he is publicly saying, Blueface, you owe me. He cannot claim your son anymore. What part of the game is that? Oh, so we just gonna act like this don't exist? We gonna act like this don't exist? I don't care that he came back out and tried to clean it up. I don't care.
Schoolyard, bro. And this was what's this called? Krabby Crabs? I want a job, son. Cause guess what? That can't claim your son no more.
What exactly does he mean by that? Well, I'm going to leave that up to y'all. Okay? I'm going to leave that up to you guys. bad role models. Ronnie said they were sucking D and praying at the same time, getting caught with sleeping with the pastor, set up queens, run through the family. They got murderers, thieves, rapists, molesters, all up and through that family. You got hitmen and set up queens, gangsters and strippers. Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm just calling it like I see it. Okay? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. This is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely insane to me. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat, okay? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Because this is some crazy shit. Hold on, y'all. SMH. Let me see what you guys are saying. I know detective got Ronnie's phone texted, unless the people took his phone. I don't know. Hell yeah. Yep. Who knocked out her tooth? Callie and Jaden showed up to fight Chrisean, and she ran. And y'all remember that horse that used to be in the Blue Girl's house? She allegedly fell and hit her mouth, and her tooth came out because she was running from Callie and Jaden. That's why she said the baby mama and his sister. This happened in and around that time. This is when she was going to set up Blueface. This is also in and around the time that she stole Blueface's car and tried to hightail it and get her rabbit ass, okay, to Baltimore. And you guys remember, I told y'all that Blueface and Ronnie, although it may not have been ongoing, they were talking to each other. Because if I remember one of the videos, Ronnie said that he had told Blueface some stuff that he needed to know. All right? And I don't know if Blueface is returning the favor, but Blueface talks about Ronnie chasing Chrisean and that being the last straw as to why he finally just got fed up and came out. Let me go ahead and pull that up because he mentioned Ronnie. Let me see. What'd you say? Allegedly, Sean and Lisa keep up with the payments because Chrisean was not responsible enough to make payments. Fuck around and it will lapse depending on that degenerate. Yeah. Somebody said he was her boyfriend at the time, so put in his head. So you put in his head that Ronnie was messing with her. That's why he did that. After he did it, he sent the picture to Wack 100. Yeah, there was a lot going on behind the scenes, y'all, that we don't know about. Best believe. Okay? Best believe. Excuse me. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up IG. Y'all, wait a minute. Let me drink some. Oh, what a tangle in web we weave. When first we practice to deceive. Ain't it the truth? They don't make them sayings. Those sayings don't last the test of time for nothing. They don't last the test of time and nothing. Yes, Ronnie spoke up. And Blueface was jealous of their history. And when he saw Junior, he slipped and said Mookie was going to get Chrisean. He thinking about it, and he said that on live, fussing with someone in the chat. Yeah, I remember that too. He also came out, you guys. He came back out. Quail did, just to finish that off, okay? He did come back out and take all that back and say he was just trolling. Me, personally, I don't believe him, and either should you. But I'm going to leave that to everybody's discretion. But Quail did come back out and take that back and say, I was just, when everybody got on his ass. And he eventually was questioned by the police, wasn't he? Didn't they come to his door and knock? Didn't he go in for questioning? That has something to do with Ronnie's unaliving? Yes, the rabbit hole goes deep, y'all. The rabbit hole goes deep. And I think that's why he came back out and said he was a patrol. Just to be honest with you. Okay? As a matter of fact, let me take this down. Before I get to the Blueface video, let me let y'all hear him coming out and say that. Might as well, because I got the clip.
I never was one of them. Like I never ever was one of them type niggas that'll get on the internet and say I did this if I really did it. Now y'all some rock tards, y'all retarded, y'all stupid. Of course a nigga gonna troll y'all, cause y'all down there 50 years old on YouTube saying, "Oh, this person did this." So I'm just gonna chill. I got my screenshots, I got my proof, everything. I'm just gonna wait till they do police do whatever they do, and I'm gonna send that shit to a lawyer because I don't understand how a bot spelled bitch can get on here and say a nigga did this and that. Oh, cause he deleted this. Oh, cause he changed the caption. Okay, bitch. The fuck? You riding about the wrong shit in that little ass Jeep. You riding around that internet saying it. Trolling.
So you guys heard him backtrack, looking crazy, talking about he was just trolling, okay? Wait a minute, what does this say right here? Let me read the caption. Hold on, y'all. Quail backpedaled and claims he was trolling Blueface, Chrisean, and Ronnie D. So he backtracked, y'all. We not buying it. We not buying it. We not gonna drink the Kool-Aid. If I see any of y'all with some Kool-Aid in your hand, I'm gonna slap that cup out your hand. Okay? Follow the breadcrumbs. It's simple. That's what we just did, y'all. That's what we just did. All right? Now, you would think that Ronnie's family would want the DNA test, okay? Not necessarily to conjure up, probably a painful event, a traumatic event. I get that. But you would think at the end of the day that they would want a DNA test. But it turns out that they really want us to shut the fuck up. Okay? Not only did the sister come out, I think the mom or the auntie spoke out through some text messages. Okay? But let me go ahead and bring this up, y'all. Because Blueface was really the one to reintroduce Ronnie into this current and situation and conversation. All right? So we're going to blame it on him. Let me go ahead and pull this up for y'all. Hold on. because I wanted first, before I let you hear what the sister had to say, and show you what the auntie and mama, I don't know which one, but another member of his family, I'm thinking the mama or the auntie came out with a couple of text messages, all right, or posts. What was I? Oh, I was showing y'all. Hold on, y'all. I was showing you guys Blueface reintroducing and mentioning Ronnie. Okay, not only bringing him back in the conversation, but referring to him as the father of Junior. Okay, so you pretty much, I mean, even though it was already there, you know, somebody in the algorithm such as Blueface, you know, he makes shit shake. I mean, hate it or love it. I don't know what to tell y'all, but he makes shake. Okay. Let me see. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Listen to what Blueface had to say.
Y'all seen when I first got out, man. Y'all seen what happened when I first got out, chat. That's how we found out. You think Ronnie would be chasing her all around fucking Baltimore if that wasn't his baby? Make it make sense, chat. I know y'all seen when I first got out, man. Y'all seen what happened when I first got out, chat. That's how we found out. You think Ronnie would be chasing her all around fucking Baltimore if that wasn't his baby? Make it make sense, chat.
You heard what Blueface said. Okay, that's the reason why I believe the rift, the severed of them not being together already happened. Blueface decided just to come out and make it official. That's why he's so nonchalant with it. There's probably a lot going on when the camera cut that we're not seeing for sure, but the flies on the wall are, right? And they coming to spill the tea. Now, like I said, the family, not so much. They like, well, y'all shut the fuck up. Don't tag us in a thing. And be quiet. That's basically what they saying. They don't want no parts. It look like they don't want a DNA, an NDA, an AND, nothing. Now, we can question that all day long, but that's their prerogative. What can we do but talk about it, right? Respectfully, but still, let's talk about it. Now, let's hear what the sister had to say, okay? And then, let me see. A couple more videos on Blueface. Let's just round it up, okay? Because this is recently since he's got out. Let's hear him talk about Chrisean and her ex Ronnie.
Hour later, video go up of this nigga chasing her around the mall. I'm like, see what I mean? I be trying to tell her, she don't listen. Yeah, I be trying. Everything that happens to her, I literally tell her.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ronnie Doe gets killed, and then like right after he gets killed, she posts up like the DNA test, and everyone's like Wack said the DNA test doesn't look real, and there's something fishy about it.
They know it's fake. They called in that the number's real, but the number doesn't match the names. That's the thing they did on Zeus, the bullshit they did on Zeus. The baby was born in September. That test was done in May of 2023.
Well, no, wait, hold on, but DNA. Oh, wait, baby, before she was born.
Yeah,
the baby was born. I mean,
that was supposed to be a test they did on the baby while still in the womb.
I think that was like a name change type thing, you know? I don't think that was a DNA test.
Okay, but she made it look like.
Hour later, video go up of this nigga chasing her around the mall. I'm like,
see what I mean?
I be trying to tell her. She don't listen. Yeah. I be trying. Everything that happens to her, I literally tell her.
Well, yeah. I mean, Ronnie Doe gets killed, and then like right after he gets killed, she posts up like the DNA test.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's like Wack said the DNA test doesn't look real and there's something fishy about it.
They know it's fake. They called in and the number's real, but the number doesn't match the names. That's the thing they did on Zeus, the bullshit they did on Zeus. The baby was born in September. That test was done in May of 2023.
Well, no, hold on. Test.
Yeah, we took one when she was pregnant. And
while she was pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay, so before the baby was born.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back with you being the father?
Yeah.
Okay. Because when you talk to Wack, he's still a little bit unsure about this whole situation.
I mean, you know how people are with reality TV. You know, they think certain things aren't real.
Okay, so you're 100% sure that that is your son?
Until I see something that says no, I'm not gonna.
Okay, so you're not asking for another DNA test or anything else? Have you taken a DNA test?
Now he a lie and the truth ain't in him. Do we gotta watch you too now, Blue? Is you finna be a habitual lie? I just wanted to throw those couple of videos in there, but now let's get to what this Ronnie's sister had to say, okay? Because the family seems like they ain't touching this with a 10-foot pole and ain't fucking with us, okay? They ain't fucking with us. Let me see, where is it? Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up. Uh-oh. Thank you guys for being in the chat, y'all, and for keeping your girl company. Thank you for everyone hyping me up. I appreciate you. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my members, my VIP. You guys subscribe. Grab your membership. Become part of the Blueface Society. I'd love to have you. You know, we can't do this without you, okay? So I really appreciate you guys. Let me go ahead and bring this up so you guys can hear what Ronnie's sister had to say. Let me push this down a little bit. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what Ronnie's sister had to say. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. All right. Let's listen to what Ronnie's sister had to say, okay?
Blessings on this good Saturday. Please don't come over here trying to be a family therapist when it comes to me and my family business. But what you're not going to do is slander my brother or try to act like you want to use his name when you need a new trick in the motherfucking circus. We're not doing that. Pay attention to the narrative. Pay attention to what is true. If my brother couldn't get these people to come to terms with their own illness, only God is going to be able to do that. And we are not in a rush for it, okay? Sit back and watch the motherfucking show. Like I said, it's my life and your entertainment. And we don't need any extra pieces. Don't be tagging my mom. Don't be tagging me. We see it. We know what's going on, and God does too. So just pay attention to what's true. What time are you on? Period.
I think we're going to have to go into the comments for this. Because what? Hold on, y'all. Let's look and see if we can go into these comments and see what some people are saying. Hold on. Good Lord, Chrisean.
Peace and blessings on this good Saturday. Please don't come over here.
Good Lord, Krusty has effed up so many people's lives. It's sad when you sit back and really look at everyone she has hurt. Damn demon. Okay? Somebody says she literally leaves a trail of absolute destruction behind her, good for nothing and no one. These people do not want any ties with Chrisean. They don't give a damn if the child is Ronnie's or not, obviously. Or maybe they're handling it on their own. Okay, they don't want such a public front. Maybe they're doing everything behind the scenes. We have to allow for that, right? They may be pursuing this behind the scenes. They just don't want his name out there. They don't want you tagging him. They don't want to be sort of, I guess, quote unquote, drugged through the mud, right? Because they could very well be pursuing something behind the scenes. So we can't leave that out, all right? Now, looking at the comments, somebody said, damn, nobody alive wants Junior. Somebody else said, they just want to be left alone. This is sad. Blue should have simply said that the child isn't his and left Ronnie out of it. What do you guys feel about that? Do you think that Blueface should not even have mentioned Ronnie? I mean, he could have said what he needed to say without mentioning Ronnie easily. Okay, it would have had the same impact, bruh. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Somebody says maybe Blue knows something she don't. Personally, I think Ronnie is his father. Somebody else said, I completely agree. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to get a little sentiment of what people were saying, y'all. Hold on. Now, I'm going to get to the text message before I let y'all go because I wanted to let you guys know that some other people in Ronnie's family have spoke out as well, and they ain't feeling it. Okay. They not feeling it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see where that is. Okay, it's right here. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let me make sure you guys can see this as well. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. All right. Now, I don't know if this is his mom, and I'm not trying to be, I mean, respectfully, I don't know if this is his mom. It's somebody in his family, either his mom or his aunt in my eyes. Oh, it does say right here, Ronnie's aunt supposedly left 2 comments. Okay, so we got clarity there. Sorry, y'all. All right, so it says, please, y'all, stop with this narrative. My nephew is not Junior's father. My nephew is resting peacefully. And she tagged a few people, okay? She tagged a few people. Now, she left one more comment, and it says, not testing nothing. She added somebody and said, not testing nothing or something. I don't know who this is. We said what needs to be said. The circus show is over. All right. So they washing their hands. They like, we don't give a damn. We gonna chalk it up as he ain't the daddy. Leave us alone. Don't tag us in nothing. Don't say our name. Don't come knock on the door. Let our loved one rest in peace. Right? That's basically what they're saying, y'all. It is crazy, isn't it? Now, y'all know when I go down the rabbit hole, I gotta take a few of y'all with me. I got to. You know I gotta bring it to the streets and see what y'all think about it. Fact is, Junior don't look like Blue, period. Yeah. Y'all, Blue knows something. Exactly. Yep. Somebody said Blue should have left her on the bench. He found her on. Exactly. We don't feel sorry for Blue. Carlissa do. Okay? We don't. He's not a victim. He was the ring leader. Do you remember Carlissa? Carlissa. Girl. Do you remember how proud he was to claim that he was the ring leader of the circus? What is that called? The ring leader. Yeah. He controlled most of what went on. He had a lot to do with the narrative, even though he could not control Chrisean at all. Chrisean was a hoot and a holler and a handful for him. All right. We do have to admit that. Okay. She gave you 2 black eyes and would square up with you in a minute. Do y'all not remember that brawl on Hollywood Boulevard? Okay. Okay. Somebody said maybe they know something we just don't. Yeah. Yep. They scared. How does the aunt know without testing her sister? I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but they don't want nothing to do with none of that shit. They said leave us out of it. She put Ronnie's family, yeah, definitely. And this probably attests to her character and who she is. For somebody to be like, fuck it, we don't give a damn. We're not dealing with her. We already know if we do. But you have to also understand that the family may be like, well, my loved one is resting in peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? I kind of understand it. I really do. And depending on what they went through with Chrisean, they want no ties with Chrisean. That's what I'm gathering from it. We can't judge them, y'all, because like I said, there's options. They may be trying to handle this from behind the scenes and throw us off. You know what I'm saying? They may be scared. I see y'all in the comments. They may be scared. Somebody say, I don't blame them. Because in the manner that Ronnie was unalived and taken from this earth, I use the word assassinated. That is scary within itself. The manner in which that young man lost his life and is no longer here on this earth would scare some of us shitless. I wouldn't want no ties to her at all. They like, don't tag us in nothing, don't say nothing, don't come over here, detach us from that demon. They probably over there trying to live their life. They do feel like it's over if this is them. I mean, I'm just bringing y'all what I see. I can't say for sure because I ain't vetted the source. I don't know who Jetta Jean is. I don't know, I don't know. But I bet my bottom dollar that it's legit. Yes, she wrote on his bathroom mirror in blood. Do y'all remember that? I just played it for y'all. There was some shit going on. Some type of lust spell, binding. I'm telling y'all, Blueface, you better watch your back. You better keep your head on the swivel and pay attention on it. Okay? You better know que hora es, what time it is. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. I don't know, y'all. It seems like people in the chat is feeling me. That was a horrible scene. Had to be closed. Oh my God. Closed casket, my Lord. See? And that's sad, you guys. It really is. Justice for Ronnie. They don't want that bad energy on them at all. They don't want that bad energy on them. So I believe he will be back around that girl. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Listen to the words that the sister was saying. I can't remember exactly, but there were key words that were alluding to something coming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. They may just be, trying to keep a low profile and kind of throw us off or just not tell their business. I don't have anything against that family, and I totally get it. I mean, it does sound a little awkward. Like, why you don't want to know if that's your... Y'all got to think about it. People want to live. Do you know that he was unalive right in front of his house? Somebody in the chat said, I don't blame them. Either do I. Either do I. That's all I gotta say, man. Look, I'm with you. Cause I couldn't imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, y'all. OMG, Junior looks a lot like Ronnie. I mean, it may be inevitable. They may not be able to separate themselves, but to pipe down and keep it, low profile online at minimum is what they're trying to do. And I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. I don't blame the sister. I don't blame the mother. I don't blame the auntie and anybody else who was directly affected and impacted and traumatized and suffered a loss from that young man's life. I don't blame any one of them. And I want to send out positive vibes and prayers to that family. Okay? Real prayers, not the fake ones. Not from the Christian narc, okay? Who likes to play on the devil's playground, but dilly-dally in the church and in the pews and in the choir and at Bible study. They not like us. They not like us. Remember what I told y'all about the Christian narc. Remember, y'all do not drink the Kool-Aid. This is what the family is kind of alluding to. And I mean figuratively, y'all. Don't bite into this. Now, we're just spectators, all right? I'm just doing my job, which is something that I love, okay? To seek truth, because that's all we want is the truth. To bring the messy in these social media streets, to bring it to the public. That's my job. Now, I may inspire. I may get the wheels turning in your head, but I'm here to inform, engage, and entertain. And I hope that I've done that for you. If you guys are new here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. We are on the road to 10K and we are growing, y'all. I cannot do it without you. All right. I will be back with another video, but what? What? Ronnie checked Blueface. And I don't mean that in a mean way. Even though he said he was going to whoop your ass. That was the passion that he felt. And I think he was almost positive that Junior was his child. Just the fact that it could have been a possibility was enough for Ronnie, and I can respect that. I can respect that. When it came to that, he was an upstanding young man. You feel me? And sometimes the smartest move isn't to keep the drama going online, okay? You got to understand where this family is coming from. To fuck. I'd be like, shh, quiet. Let's not say nothing. We don't, girl, nothing. Just be low. As a matter of fact, shut your shit down. Just shut the Instagram down. Girl, my Instagram because shut down, but I'm a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that necessarily about the sister, but girl, mine would have been shut. Girl, I ain't missing nothing. Shut that shit down. Deactivate that bitch. Neil. I'm just saying me, right? I could take it or leave it. If that was my family, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't give a damn about no YouTube. Right? I'd probably have to look out for myself. Probably grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? I would have to put them first. That's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. Y'all let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me go to the chat because I want to see what you guys are saying before I let y'all go. Because y'all be putting me up on game. Y'all be giving me new perspective. And I enjoy engaging with y'all. I don't, it's not just no show. Like, I want to literally hear what you have to say. Like, I don't know if it's the Gemini in me, but I'll be like, what? What you say? Who said what? Why you think that? Who did that? Why you say that? And I'm genuinely, like, interested. I don't even know why. I don't even call it nosy, y'all. I respect this family not wanting to be connected to cray Malones. Exactly. Exactly. Like what? Y'all. Let me see what you guys are saying. Great live. And yes, he checked that ass. Everyone be blessed and pray. Yep. And pray for Junior. God bless Ronnie. Yes. It's hashtag justice for Ronnie, y'all. Sub for what? Let me see. I respect the family not wanting to be connected. Yes. Exactly. I respect them too. They smart people. Yeah. Who is the cousin that Tessa took a pic with? And the guy looks exactly like Junior. Does anyone know? I heard he is no longer alive. Didn't Charlotte say Chrisean was sleeping with her cousin? I don't know. It's up in the air with that. Because I watched that clip a good 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. And I think that Charlotte was eluding. I think Charlotte was talking about the danger of Chrisean getting another AB. I think there was some type of danger or something that could have happened to her if she would have gotten another one. But then again, that's out there. You know, I said it. That's what they were saying. But if you listen to the video, it's not together. You feel me? She yells, your own cousin, but it's not attached to anything. I think we just put 2 and 2 together. But if you look at the core of that episode, because that was Crazy in Love, right? If you look at the core of that episode, it seems as if when who was that? Tareen is talking. No, who was that? Was that Tareen talking to her mom? I think it was Tareen talking to her mom or Tessa. And they were like, and she was like, I've been through this. I know. And Teresa, I think it was Tareen or Teresa or Tessa was like, I know, Mom, I know, but there's nothing else that you can do. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a good point, though. She could have been talking about her cousin, which that was really a going theme online, just to be honest. So we don't know. We don't know. I said it, but good information. Good information. Makes you think, doesn't it? Makes you think. You said, oh, okay, because that shit is diabolical if it's true. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, that rabbit hole goes deeper. I said it. I'm just not going that far. But you're right. Okay, you're right, and you may be wrong, but you're definitely right because the rabbit hole that you're talking about, it goes a little bit deeper. Remember the picture that I showed you guys on Reddit of the cousin, and remember the leaked messages that they were saying were between somebody in the family, and they were talking about Chrisean being over there on 1 year on Mother's Day and questioning her on how many times they slept together. We went through that rabbit hole. All right. So basically, I said it is right on the money. Okay. Clear. Let me see. Clear Rashes X. You said she knocked him off too. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Now I'm surprised the cousin is unalive. Who was the cousin they claim that she slept with and possibly could be the father? That's who we're talking about. That's who we're talking about. You know what, guys? I might bring that back up and show you guys some pictures. Now, if I do an edited video, y'all got to show us some love, okay? If I do an edited video, which I'm going to start doing again, y'all got to show us some love because sometimes I just want to come on. I just want to talk to y'all for a few minutes. So I'm going to start putting out little edited videos on different things like that. Y'all let me know what you want me to cover, something that you would like to know, and I'll create a shorts for it, okay? Definitely. All right? Yes, y'all. Yes. They may be getting death threats, y'all. Honestly, think about it. I don't even want to repeat it. Y'all already know. If you know, you know. I got a pretty smart bunch, and y'all pretty much keep up with the tea. You know what I'm saying? We know the difference between tea and piss over here. So y'all got a pretty smart bunch over here. Okay? So I don't even have to go into that, right? Did anyone hear that? Yeah. All right, you guys. We're about to get out of here. And like I said, I will be back with another video, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. And remember to turn on your notifications so that you know every time I go live, okay? I will be back with another live too, you guys. Until next time, America. Did I do roll call? Wait a minute. Let me do a little quick roll call. Let me do a little quick roll call because y'all be touching my heart. You know what I'm saying? And I want to let you guys know that you are important to me. I need you to survive. I need you. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me. Agree with me. I better stop playing, huh? We're all a part. I better stop playing, huh? Girl, you better stop playing. And I am. And I am. But y'all, if y'all want to be part of the bad guys, if you don't mind being the bad guy because you seek truth, you have found your home. Okay? Welcome. I'll see you guys on the next video. All right? Until next time, America.
We're not gonna. You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll I make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming through.